Hello, hello. So Sarah and I and Clark were in the San Rafael Swell, and we're doing a new canyon that's new to both of us called Moonshine Wash. And it's just south of Green River. You have to drive about 25 miles south of the town, and a very cool drive, very moonscape. There's definitely some cool features that look like Mars and the moon. But yeah, we got to the trailhead for Moonshine Wash, and I can talk more about that. But this is a very beginner-friendly, kind of non-technical canyon. You don't need a rope to descend it, but a rope can be helpful. So, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, Clark's with us, and we drove the optional 1 mile to the trailhead in my Hyundai Tucson, and there was a steep little hill, and we didn't make it up a few times, but on the last try we hung towards the left on the hill, and then we made it up just fine. So that shaved off about a mile. So we're doing the full loop, so we're looking at close to 6 miles, and it's 4 p.m. so we have about 4.5 hours of daylight. So, and I'm not sure what the canyon conditions are like. I looked online before, and no one has been through it recently. And this is April 27th, 2024. And it feels good to be back out in the desert. Yeah, look how beautiful it is. And yeah, Clark's our adventure dog today. I actually chose this because I wanted to take him through a slot canyon, give him some more experience. We took him last year through a Little Wild Horse canyon, and I have a video on that one. But look at Clark just running. He's loving it. Loving this wind too. It's like what, 60 degrees, so a little on the colder side. Wearing my slot overshirt along with this slot backpack for canyoneering, and Sarah's all bundled up for Christmas here. Yep. Got her beanie on and hoodie and stuff. There can be water in this slot canyon from what I've heard, and we'll probably encounter some. Deepest I've heard goes up to your waist, so we could experience that, but I'm in shorts. Sarah can change into shorts too. But right now though, we're just following this wash towards the slot canyon here. You can see it on the map there. But yeah, so far not too bad. Pretty easy to follow here. Yeah, definitely have the GPS in your phone or on another device. Yeah, because you could definitely get lost, at least on the driving directions. Yeah, speaking of, so there are some driving directions. So if you just type in Moonshine Wash in Google Maps, it will take you to Moonshine Wash about 5 miles back. And I have no idea where that one goes. I'll have to review Google Earth or Google Maps and see where that one ends. Maybe it takes you to a slot canyon at the end of this, and like a viewpoint. I have no idea. But the real one, for the hiking one through the slot canyon, to see the distillery that was made back in the Prohibition era, this is the one that we're on. So basically, once you cross the San Rafael River, drive another 5.4 miles, and then you'll make a right, and then right there, depending on your vehicle, if you have an SUV, you might be able to make it with clearance. Otherwise, you got to park right there and walk a mile to where we just parked. So just use that as a FYI. And it's kind of like a round trip hike. We go through the slot, we exit, and then go on top of the slot canyon area, like on the mesa, and then we take this same trail back to the car. So this is our entrance and exit point. So brought some flashlights, brought some snacks and stuff. We'll just follow the wash here. So before I forget, right at that turnoff, the mile before we parked the car, we did actually get cell phone coverage there, and I was able to surf out. So if anything happens, keep that in mind. You can use that as an emergency point for cell phone coverage. Call 911 if something happens. And Clark's just running around, jumping around. He's excited. So doing a little history on the Slot Canyon name. Back in the Prohibition times, 1920s, you know, alcohol was actually illegal in the entire United States, right? And if you wanted to make alcohol, you needed to have government permission. And so they would do it usually, typically at night, so they could kind of hide it. And yeah, moonshine, that's why it's called moon, like at, you know, at night, moonshine. And it's a distilled alcohol, and it comes from, it's like a whiskey. It's corn based, and it can go up to 190 proof, which is incredible. That's like 90% alcohol, so a ton. So anyways, this guy named Groover, there's actually another slot canyon in this area called Groover, and he, I guess, was the one who built this distillery actually inside the canyon. He found a spring in the canyon called like Moonshine Spring, and then he was able to, you can keep going straight up on top, there's a little path, probably a little easier. But Clark navigated that all by himself while I was talking. He walked the canyon edge. Clark, we're going this way. Clark. Hey, Clarkers. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, Groover was his last name. He was the one who kind of built those vats inside this Slot Canyon, so we'll be able to actually see the remnants of where he made his moonshine. Oh, and Clark found some water to drink from. Yeah, good boy, huh?
Ew.
Yep. We'll definitely encounter water.
Yep.
Ooh, beautiful.
What?
Kind of scary, huh, Clark? What do you see?
I don't know.
Clark, what do you see? There's a path over there, Clark. Or we can drop you down right here. You want to take this path, Clark? Okay. Yep, correct. All right, we are officially in Moonshine Wash now. You see a bird there? Bird up there? You're such a happy dog. Yeah, it's warmer down here, huh?
Yeah.
It's like almost 10 degrees warmer from where the car was to here. But it's because of the wind.
Yeah.
There's no wind down here. But look at this. Beautiful. Cool. It's the start of this lot. Hi, Clarkers. We could probably just... It's okay, Clark, it's okay. Yep, there's definitely water here. Pretty cool, yeah?
Yeah.
So one cool thing about this canyon is that a long time ago, all the sheep herders in order to cross the canyon here, rather than try to like navigate a path, they actually built a bridge across the canyon itself. And it's been long, or it's as long in disrepair, and they say, you know, don't walk across it because it's old and you're going to be up like 100 feet. But imagine trying to get the sheep across that. But we'll be going underneath it, and then once you're on top of the mesa, you can actually go look at the top of it. So I guess we'll enjoy that while it's still here and the vandals haven't destroyed it. There you are, Clarksers. You got a few down climbs, but it's not bad at all. Well, so far. It's a lot of tumbleweed too inside here. All right, we've come across our first big down climb. Look at that. It might be 8 feet tall. And so since Clark's wearing a harness, I can kind of lower him down, and so I can kind of catch his upper harness. But this isn't too bad for Clark. This looks okay. There you go. Good boy. All right, I need both hands here. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Just did a little down climb, hold on to his harness. See, there he is. See, Clark, wait. We got one more, Clark. Or you might try it over there. Yeah, come back, Clark. Come, it's okay. It's okay. Good boy. Okay, wait, Clark, wait.
You probably could go down this way.
That's what I was thinking. It might be a little easier. Yeah, it's a little easier just to take him across right here. You can see his claws in the rock there. He just jumped into your arms. Thanks for catching him. Yeah, they say dogs can do this one. I think adventure dogs can. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Good job, buddy.
You guys are you doing the loop or you going to the spring?
We're gonna do the full loop. Yeah, check out the spring as well. Yeah. So, go Clark, you fit through. Oh, good boy. You made it through. It's a little bit of water. Not too bad. So I think we're coming up on the bridge pretty soon here. The sheep bridge. But wow, look at this slot. This is cool. Yeah, this is cool. It kind of opens up near the top for a little bit and probably becomes more narrow again. All right, so this one's probably the most significant drop so far. Yeah, probably about 4 feet from the ground here. So I'm gonna take Clark on my lap, and then I'll have Sarah shimmy down to the side of me, and then she can catch Clark on the bottom here. Yeah, I just had Clark in my lap, and he held on super tight with his legs and his paws there. I just kind of shimmied down. They call it chimneying. I got towards the ground and let him go free. And he ran back and then gave me lots of kisses, saying thank you for not killing me. Go, Clark, go. Good boy, Clark. Teamwork, Clark. Good job.
You
Good boy, Clark. And I wish dogs could talk and let us know if they hate it, like it, if it's fun. But his tail's wagging.
Yeah.
He probably could use some water though. Yep, just lowered him down that one. Not too shabby.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, there's the sheep bridge. I found it. So now imagine you're a sheep and you're crossing that thing. Imagine installing that, finding those logs, putting it up there, and then walking across it for the first time. On our way back, we can go take a look at the upper view, or up on top. But we made it to the sheep bridge. I need a picture of that. That's cool. Yeah, so far the only water that we've encountered has been like maybe ankle deep, and we're able to even stem across that just fine. Oh yeah, good job, Clark. Oh yeah, look at that. There's his dog paws versus cat paws. Oh, look at that. That's tiny corn.
Yeah.
Put that out of the way here. Yeah, I wonder where that came from. Hey, brother, at the Trek Planner, you should do your investigations and see where this small piece of corn cob came from. Probably some Indian dwellings around this area.
Maybe.
From the Anasazi or the ancestral Puebloan. I'm going to put this, I mean, if you leave it where you found it, I'll just put it a little higher up because we don't want to bury it in the sand. Okay, so anyone's, well, I guess when this rain comes back down, it'll get washed. Here you go. I'll put this up here, kind of out of the way a little bit. There we go. So when you pass the sheep bridge, opens up, you're kind of doing the clockwise turn now. I put a little crevice right there if you want to take a look at it. Yeah, nice find. Was it just on the ground?
Yeah, just right in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, it must have got washed up higher up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ooh, that makes me want to climb up there. Maybe there's a granary or something.
Yeah, maybe right underneath there, huh?
Should I do it?
You could climb up this for sure. On the right side and go up.
Yeah.
I'll need to have my brother, thetrekplanner.com, do his investigations on it. Clark, what are you doing? So the canyon has opened up quite a bit now. We might be able to walk a little bit faster now. Clark, look, I found a drink for you. Drink. Drink. Oh, much better, huh, Clark? Just a little sip. All right, let's go, Clark. Blah. Nasty water. Pothole water. Ooh, you're a dune walker, sand walker.
Yep.
You're Timothy. Yeah, look at that. The canyon's starting to slot back up. Pretty cool, huh, Clark? Yeah, she's just taking the rocks out of her shoes, Clark. And pretty soon, according to the GPS, we'll go left. We'll kind of do like this direction, like we'll go around, and then once we do that little around this peninsula, just right here, whatever you call that, we're going to take the right side and go towards the Moonshine Spring. And it probably has some deep roots. And you can see the water, where the water line is. Can you tell where it is?
Yeah.
On the tree?
Oh, right there where the plants are.
Where the flood is, yeah. Getting washed down and it wraps around it. So that kind of gives you an idea of how much water can rush down here. So up to here. So chest high. There's numerous places to escape in this canyon though. Not during the technical parts, not technical, but the slot canyon parts, but in the open areas though, there's a lot of areas to escape and take cover for a while. But yeah. It'd be up to my head right now with that much water coming through here. Oh, you're a good boy, huh, Clark? Yep, we're coming. So we make our left, or make our way left right here to do the full loop. But Moonshine Wash is straight ahead of us. So I wonder if that sign, actually, well, I think this is Moonshine Wash. No, it goes down. So remember that sign that said Moonshine Wash back on the road?
Yeah.
It probably takes you to the lower side of this. Yeah, Moonshine Wash Trail. And so if you started back there, it'd probably take you right through here, but then you miss that section.
Okay.
And it probably takes you right down to here. Oh, interesting. Yep, so now we go left. Clarkers. This way. Yeah, so this plant here on your left side, this is called tamarisk. And it's a weed that came from Europe. And we brought it in when the settlers came across to help kind of fortify the riverbanks so floods don't erode so much. But it's a very invasive weed, so people try to rip it out and burn it.
Going up there?
Nope, we keep going straight. It's a small little side canyon. It goes up like 100 feet. Yep. So we go through the tamarisk. And tamarisk is very thirsty. I think I could get my information wrong here, but a full-grown tamarisk plant can drink up to like 30 gallons of water a day. And so that's why you'll see plant or tamarisk removal kind of just all over the Green and Colorado rivers. Nope, that's where we go though, up there. Clark, come on, this way. Clark, get to swim. Good boy, Clark. Yeah, so we can go up that way. It's gonna be a little tricky to go over that stone there. Clark, don't go swimming. Hey, Clark, no, come back here. I don't want you soaking wet. I'm supposed to carry you.
It's gonna be hard to climb up.
I was gonna say, I think you should go first, and I'll have Clark behind me. That way, once you're on top, I can boost him up, and then he'll go on top. Clark, no.
I'm trying to decide if I should put on my chacos.
Now you'll have worse grip as you climb higher. Just hang on this left side here.
Hey, Clark.
Or even like almost like run on the left side. There you go. And use the things underneath it to hold on to. So once you get to the crux, or the vertical part, the little crack, then you can work your way up. So yeah, a rope could be handy here for sure. Okay, Sarah climbed up. We just got across and Clark couldn't make it. So then he jumped inside and swam over there. And he got to right here. Now he's dripping wet and he's sad.
I'm kind of scared.
Because he wants to go up. Okay. Alright, I'll come up and help you out here. Clark got his second wind. That was exhausting. So I basically took his rear end and I pushed him up this little crack right here. And then found a good foothold and just got a little higher like this. Pushed him up and he did his best crawling up. And I had to lift him right here. It's about like a 5 foot step or so. And then Sarah went up first. I just tossed Clark up to her. Whew, out of breath. And Clark is excited, huh? He gave me some kisses afterwards. We did it, Clark, we did it.
Good boy.
We did it, Clark. His sideways head tilt. So happy, huh? But Clark, one more to go. I think, maybe 2 more to go. They're not as bad though. Okay, Clark, hold on. There you go, Clark. Yeah, right there, Clark, yeah. Okay, Clark, wait. Yep, that's where I'll carry you, Clark. I need both hands here. Okay, so out of breath. But Sarah went first. I was down there, tossed Clark up to Sarah on that. Then I carried Clark, just stepped down and tossed up Clark to right there. So totally fine. That wasn't too bad. And just a few more boulders to climb up. Good boy, Clarks. Okay, hold on, Clark, hold on. And not too shabby there. He could do most of this by himself. We just had to carry him up. And looks like another big couple boulders here. Okay, stay. All right, go. Good boy. Okay, this is a scary rock ledge, Clark. Oh. Good boy, Clark. Just go on top of that rock boulder in front of you, and I'll carry Clark up to that one. Now our next section with Clark. Another up climb. Hi, Clarky. Let's keep going. Let's go. Same thing, I'll just pick him up and I'll walk up halfway and then toss him up to Sarah there. Oh, Clarksters, come on. Yeah, not so bad on that one. I just stepped right there and boosted him up to here. What do you see, Clark? I know.
Trying to figure it out.
Not sure. All right, let's let Sarah go first, Clark.
Check, Clark.
Hey, Clark, come back here. Clark, come on. All right, I made it through. I pushed Clark through here, and Sarah was able to reach down and pull him up. And it's just too tight for me, as in I couldn't find the right geometry for my legs. So I went back 4 feet and was able just to stem up just right here. So not too bad. Maybe a 3 foot gap. That's looking back down, and then this is looking back up. It looks better, huh? And it's clean water too. Much better, huh, Clark? Good boy, Clark. Yeah, we're definitely coming up to a spring. This isn't just like rainwater. Maybe a tiny bit, but yeah, this is all spring, given how much vegetation is right here. Yeah, pretty cool so far. This is upper section. Hey Clark, which way do we go? Hey Clark, look. Where do we go, Clark? Where do we go? I think I'm stuck. Oh, you can hear it dripping. Yeah, right there, Clark, huh?
Whew.
Yeah, we just use those rocks to step up just right there. Not too bad. Yeah, cool little section where all the water kind of forms and seeps through. Okay. Oh look, we missed the concrete vats over here. See that? I totally missed that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we totally missed it. Here, I'll go back down there. I kind of want to get a closer look. But yeah, when you get to that little waterfall section, dripping spring waterfall, that's where those big concrete vats are. Let's take a quick little look. Yeah, completely past that on the way down there. Some old pipes. Yeah, it's all filled up with tons of sand. Yeah, that's it. Pretty cool. Yeah, so once you're on top, the first canyon to your right is where the spring is. Let's go check out the spring. It's not too far of a walk. Then we walk back here and go more upstream to exit our canyon. Yeah, so I thought in all the beta and stuff that the vats, the distillery was up by here, up by the spring, but it's not. It's down by the waterfall, the dripping waterfall. I don't know. So I was trying to look on Google Earth on the imagery, see if I could find it in this, you know, where the spring was, where we're walking to right now, but I couldn't find it. So that explains it.
Ooh, Clark.
Little dry fall, Clark. Oh, nice hop, Clark. Good jump. He did that all by himself. It's the evening sun. Look at that. Sunlight coming.
Beautiful.
Yeah. If this was dead of summer, that water would be a welcome relief for sure. Ooh, here's some water. Oh, you can see the water, huh, Clark? Yeah, that's it. I don't see any visible water or surface water because all the plants soaked it all up. But I don't want to venture in too much further too with all the poison ivy inside there. Okay, Clarky, let's go back. But we made it though.
Smells good.
Yeah, what's that smell like to you?
Oh no. Leaves.
Leaves, yeah, wet leaves. And definitely a spring. It's all underground.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it only surfaces at that little waterfall section. All right, now we're gonna head back and go up the main canyon again. All right, made it back to the main junction here. Now we can go to our right. So that's where all the water goes underneath, all the sand and stuff, right? And the surface is just right there. He's probably getting a bunch of water. There he is. Clarky! Come on, Clark. We're going this way. You're so happy, aren't you, Clark? You're so happy. It's like shale. Yeah, it's so crumbly. Look at that. Well, I won't be doing that. Touching that stuff. If anyone knows where that rock is, please let me know. I'm curious. It's a common rock you see in Moab, out in arches and other areas. Did you feel a raindrop?
Yes.
I felt a raindrop too. But we're okay. Yeah, it's raining a little bit. A little sprinkle. Look at that sand underneath the rocks there. How it pushes the sand out during like a flood, right? When it fills up with tons of water, and then the water recedes and it dries out, leaving all that sand behind. Yeah. Cool looking, yeah. But you can see the wave patterns. Let's go on top of the rocks, Clark.
Yeah, good job.
I know, nice side jump. I saw that. A ninja jump. So this is where we go left and do the shortcut route, and then right takes us through the upper slot section. So we can save that for a different time.
Okay.
And we just heard thunder, and it just like shook the entire canyon. It's probably like 10 miles away, because we saw the flash, and it took some time, but you can hear it though. But yeah, we're gonna take this shortcut path.
The clouds back there.
Yeah, that's where the storm is. The storm's going that way. You can see the clouds moving, but that's kind of where the road is too, though. There we go. Top of the canyon, just right here. There's the clouds above us. Well, not above us, but in the distance. Clark, what are you doing? Trying to eat the branch? Yeah, that stuff is the 1 step up, 2 step backwards. We did it, Clark. We made it out. Sword Canyon would have just went up that way, another half mile more, and we would have just rejoined up here eventually. So, Clark, do you need a drink? Let's get a drink. Yeah, look, drink. Right there, Clark, drink. Get a drink, Clark. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now we're out of the slot. Now we're back on top of the mesa here.
Okie dokie.
Let's go back to the map here. Zoom in. So we need to walk this way, this direction. Yeah, this is where GPS comes in handy. So I'm the blue arrow just right there. And that little, what's that word? Like a hairpin was the upper slot section. Yeah, so we'll walk on top of here for a while.
Clark.
It is windy. My shirt. We're walking towards the sheep bridge on our way out. Look, you got the double rainbow. And see how it's reversed? Every rainbow, actually a triple rainbow, you can see them. But see how the rainbows are reversed?
Yeah.
Every rainbow, it does that. Or every degree of rainbow. So first is Roy G. Biv, right? And then the second one is the opposite, whatever opposite of Roy G. Biv is. And the third one mirrors the first one. And I think it goes down to the 6th or 7th rainbow. Yeah, the other one's just right next to it on the left side. That's pretty bright. Look at that rainbow though.
Wow.
Because we're right in line with the sun. I mean, that's how a rainbow is. It's with our angle, our geometry. Man, that's a bright rainbow. Look at that. Now, isn't that crazy? We can see the entire rainbow. Look at that. It touches from side to side. Yeah, it touches the ground just right there. It's hailing on us too. Ow.
Ow.
It's hailing, Clark. I know, it hurts.
Ouch. This is crazy.
We're getting hailed on right now. Ow. Time to engage the hood. There's the double rainbow right above it. You can see it. There's two of them. It's hailing right now. What else happened today that was crazy on the psych? Yeah, taking Clark. Alright. This awesome sunlight too. Look at that. Ow. Right in the ears. That's crazy. Look at our shadow. We're right in the middle of it. And we are between both sides. We're like right in the middle of the rainbow. I've never seen or witnessed or been a part of that before. That's crazy.
This is crazy.
And Clark's part of it too. We're jogging here towards the left side of the rainbow, because that's where the bridge is. We don't want to be the highest thing up here on the plateau. That's where we were earlier. You can see the trail down there. That's where we dropped in. Yeah. check it out real quick. I see the bridge just right there. You see it?
Yep.
Now it's pretty dark for the camera, but yeah, there's a path down there for sure. I mean, walking the edge. There it is. There's the bridge, everyone. Sorry it's so dark. That'd be pretty terrifying to be a sheep and walk across that. It's actually not too bad. It's probably like 15 feet across, 12 feet maybe, but still so scary. That gives me shivers. All right, I'm walking back. We're losing our daylight. Did you want to see it? Okay, and then I can show you on the video too. Okay, we are about a third of a mile back from the car, and we've been hiking for 4 hours and 38 minutes, and we just crossed 7 miles. So what an eventful little day. So after we saw the bridge, you know, it got pretty dark, so we had to bust out our lights. We're kind of doing some rim walking. We chose the path incorrectly, got cliffed out, and had, you know, kind of go back like 3 minutes and go on top. And but anyways, a scary thing happened. It was near the junction of our approach path. Clark got a little ahead of us, and he got too close to the cliffs, and he actually kind of slipped between two little rocks, and there's like a 6-foot fall, and so he didn't fall down the hole, but he was about to. He was hanging on with his left arm on the left side and right paw on the right side. His head was just above, hanging onto the rock, and I saw him fall into it. And if I wasn't there, you know, after a couple seconds, a minute or something, he would have fell down like 6 feet and would have got hurt on some rocks. So Sarah rushed over, and both and I, or Sarah and I, both pulled him up, and Clark was sad, and he just sat next to us. So that was definitely a scary moment. You know, emotions were high just because we love our dog so much. But yeah, I think Clark got a little scared too, because his face was just in terror. So, but anyways, Clark is fine now. I mean, no injuries except for that little scary moment where he almost fell into a crack that was probably like a foot wide. Like, it wasn't like a huge crack, yeah, something like that. And he just slipped into that. And he just wasn't, because you can kind of see him like right there, using his night vision to kind of see. And then he's got a little careless by the cliffs, and he fell right into it. So I was able to, I was lucky I was able to see him and pull him out. Otherwise, ultimately, would he have been okay? Yeah, probably, but he would have been not a, I don't know, he would have been the injured dog. And what if it was higher, you know, on a higher cliff? You know, he would have fallen 50 feet, 40 feet, 100 feet, 300 feet. You know, that's a scary thought. So that's a good lesson for us, I guess. Keep a better eye on Clark around cliffs, because he just kind of, not like rushes towards the cliffs. He's not going to jump off, but if he's not careful, he's going to slip into like a little crack or something. Any words from you, Sarah, on our adventure?
I'm kind of in shock about Clark.
Yeah, and hungry.
Yeah. But it was very beautiful.
Yeah, it was a fun little canyon.
Yeah.
People said that it was funner than the Little Wild Horse. Now that I've gone through it, I would say I would disagree. I would say this is kind of like a one and done type of canyon. Like, it's fun, like if you're in the area, but Little Wild Horse isn't that far away either. You know, and it's, I don't know. I think this one has more spice for sure than Little Wild Horse. as in like more hands-on stuff. You know, up climbs. Like I pushed Clark up a huge up climb for like 50 feet. That was a tough one. But if I didn't have Clark, that would have been, you know, not too bad. But it all depends on your skill level, of course. But yeah, all that stuff was pretty fun. We saw the spring. We saw the distillery vats. We saw the bridge. I got 2 feet away from the bridge, and I'll show that in the video. And we walked over 7 miles. And now we're gonna head back to the car and drive 45 minutes back to Green River. And our favorite Mexican restaurant in Green River is probably shut down for the night. So we'll get back there like around 10. I guess we could try, see if they're open, but I kind of doubt it. But Arby's is open, so we'll probably hit up Arby's. So I think that's 24/7 Arby's. Then we'll hit the hotel, take some showers, wash off Clark because he's super sandy and dirty. So anyways, that's it from us in Moonshine Wash in Green River, Utah. Or they might call this a robber's roost, but I don't know, it's still kind of Green River, the swell to me. Anyways, catch you on the next video.